Welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We've got an excellent matchup in front of us on EA Sports College Football. The number 9 seed versus the number 8. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats against the Alabama Crimson Tide. This opening round playoff game about to kick off. Let's check with Holly Rowe down on the sidelines.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Bearcats head coach before the game. He said that his veteran running back is in prime condition right now to start this game. He's had a great year with over 1,000 yards rushing, and he wants to take the load on his shoulders today and be the guy that carries his team further. This is a really exciting moment right here. They're going to really script early in this series to get him the rock and make sure he can establish the running game. I'll keep you posted on how that's going from down on the field. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Holly. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense comes on the field first today. And right away, the focus on this offensive line, well aware of the challenge. You can't put on the tape and not see an imposing defensive front, Joel, that's been so good at getting after the quarterback. Can they handle it?
Well, I'll tell you right now, Chris, if they're in obvious passing situations, no, they cannot handle it. They've got to run the football effectively, in particular on first down, get into those third and shorts, because if you're in third and long, there's no chance.
He'll hand it off. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. Back to throw. It's Gay. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Brought down after the return, but a huge takeaway at this moment.
I always wonder, Chris, just how quickly these quarterbacks can forget about a mistake. And listen, they're going to happen. You're going to throw interceptions. But the great ones come back right away, and they play better because of them. We'll see how he reacts the rest of the game.
The Bearcats offense takes the field, the first chance we've had to see them today. And the main plot line, can they get this running game going? So effective all season. They always say the key is we got to run the ball. The opponents always tell us, well, we got to stop the run. Who can win that test of wills?
Well, Chris, so far no one's been able to slow down this run game, and I think they're going to have to commit a lot of resources to stopping this running back, stopping this run game. This O-line has been dominant this year, and the more resources you commit to the line of scrimmage, that's when you've got to be a little bit wary of that ball over the top and play action. So a lot of things going on, in particular early here.
Oh, and he dropped it over the middle and some traffic there. Now brings up third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Hit as he released it. Falls incomplete. They misfire for a third consecutive time. The Bearcats will line up to boot it away. First part of the game now, looking to pin him back deep. And they'll kick it away here. And that punt carries into the end zone, so a touchback. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Takes the handoff again. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense getting set. It's second down. Scanning the field. It's Gay. Here comes the rush. They get him down, but a big play moves into the 45. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. The kind of play this quarterback has been making all season long. We wonder, Joel, with this pressure playoff game, could he continue this level of play?
Well, Chris, it looks like we have our answer. This guy is going to Now they've got to answer a question. Do we sit back in coverage and allow this guy to pick us apart, or do we get aggressive? I think the only way to slow him down is to get him off of his spot and try to blitz him a little bit. You've got to establish some way.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Quick throw to the left. What a catch! He goes out of bounds inside the 45. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the punt heads out of bounds. They're going to spot this very near the goal line. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact, no penalty, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here, backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. And the Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And he's able to send the punt away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Great grab on the sideline. He does get the foot down before going out of bounds. The completion sets him up just a yard for the marker here on 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Gay. Makes a quick grab. Stop for no gain. Excellent tackle. Crucial 3rd down play right here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver makes the catch. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29. A new set of downs after that completion. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That sure tackling. On 2nd and 10, they need a gain here to prevent a 3rd and very long. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Jenkins. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff again. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 8. Here we go, 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The pass rush closing in. And it's intercepted right near the goal line.
Chris, not all turnovers are equal, and this one clearly is going to hurt the rest of the day. You drive all the way down inside the red zone, feel like you've got points right there for you, and you turn the football over. Credit the defense, bowing their neck, but that is a big mistake here offensively.
And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? And there's the handoff. Can't get past the 2, but at least avoid the safety. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. How aggressive is this play call? Backed up here on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. Looks like the Bearcats bring their punt team onto the field. And he's able to get the boot away. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the first play of this drive. They're set up at their own 48. On first down, it's play action. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
This is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football. And thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Back to pass. It's Gay. Oh, the pocket collapsing. Has no one to throw to there on third down. And now it's a fourth down coming up. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. We'll see what he can do with the return. Coverage team makes the tackle. No gain on that return. On the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They'll drop him right there for no gain. That's great defense. First down loss sets up second and long from the 11. Quarterback keeps the football. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. We reach the end of a scoreless first quarter. The defenses are in charge as these teams pursue a national championship. Both teams desperate to get the offense going, find a spark and some rhythm in this playoff game. The Bearcats will send their punt team onto the field. And they'll kick it away here. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. Quick throw testing the middle. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Tackled after the return, but a huge takeaway. Could be a momentum shift right there.
He's just been off all day, Chris, and he hasn't been able to recover from these mistakes and these early turnovers, and now multiple turnovers on the day. Again, I've always said, true mark of a quarterback, how do you respond to mistakes? And today, he just has not responded well.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Jackson. They bring him down after a short gain there. A solid gain of 7 on the completion. Sets him up now, 2nd and 3. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. The Bearcats will have first and 10 here. The shotgun running play call. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Bearcats will try to keep this drive moving. It's a run to the left. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. This is the 6th play on the drive. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short in the 7th play of the drive. It's a wide receiver screen. They bring him down short of that 1st down marker. Sets up a 4th down and decision time for this coach. And it's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. 2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Now here comes the bunch formation. Looking to throw. It's Gay. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down. And the wideout goes in motion. Grab behind the line. It's Jenkins. Has a path to the end zone. Breaks free. He might be gone. Touchdown. Tied as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. That's an impressive drive. This time they find rhythm. They execute, and they take the lead in this playoff game. That's big.
Well, that's certainly big, Chris. There's no doubt. And you got the sense in those first couple possessions, these teams were maybe just feeling each other out, throwing a couple of jabs out there. But now you finally get the full game plan. And I got to tell you, I was very impressed with what they were able to do on the line of scrimmage and establishing the rhythm with their quarterback. If they continue to do that, this team's going to be in great shape.
And they've got the returner corralled. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. Let's see what their mindset is this time. They got into field goal range, but got stopped on 4th down last time. They bring him down right at the 20. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Oh, and he can't hang on for the little screen pass there. And that's going to bring up 3rd. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. 3rd down play here out of the shotgun. Caught by the receiver. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks. The drive stays alive with that completion for a 1st down. And they'll use the ground game here. Sees an opening. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Offense clicking now. It's another 1st down at the 45. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. Looks like the Bearcats with 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. A throw to the running back in the flat. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now. Quarterback drops back. He's running out of time here. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Looking deep down the left side. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
You just can't make this type of a throw. He throws it up for grabs. Basically, it's like a punt, and you got to credit the defense. They are able to track the ball and get this thing for an interception. Beautiful job by them, but serious mistake from the quarterback.
And the drive will begin backed up at their own 10-yard line. He hands it off from the gun. Stop after a small gain. Now look at it, 2nd and 9. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. So they're backed up 5 on the delay of game, makes it 2nd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He keeps it on a design run. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football, lucky to maintain possession there. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. Chance to talk over what they're going to call here on 3rd down. Brought down short of that 1st down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. Now a timeout is called. Cincinnati using their 2nd of the half. They still have 1 more in their pocket for the rest of the half. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Fair catch made at the 35. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's the running back in the flat. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He'll try a pass here. Pass is incomplete, but there's a penalty marker down. Might be roughing the quarterback. That roughing the passer gives the offense a 1st down. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Oh, and they sack him. The pass rush making a big impact. And now Cincinnati spends their final timeout. And that's all they've got remaining here in the 1st half. And sack sets up 2nd down. Looking for a man. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down. It's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Takes a deep shot on the move. Nice grab there. Would be enough for a 1st down, but they say he was out of bounds. Bring up 4th down. They'll kick it away here. And the punt will go out of bounds, taking the returner out of play. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's got the first and still going. Oh, look out, he's got open space. Goes out of bounds, but a nice gain. They'll spot him short of the 35. Looking to throw. It's Gay. A deep shot to the right. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after the interception, but a flag on the field, and this is going to be defensive pass interference to wipe away the turnover. And that PI call is going to give them 1 more untimed play in the half. 1st down, looking to throw the football. He's looking deep again. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there, what will be the final play of the quarter. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move-the-chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They had the break to make some adjustments. Let's see if they can get something going here to start the third quarter. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it. Second down after the incompletion. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Look out, he's got space ahead. Moves the ball out across the 30, and that's good for a first down. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver. Important second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Gets rid of it on the move. Short throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Third down, out of the shotgun. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's fourth down. The Bearcats will line up to punt it away. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he's got it at the 15. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Second and 10 here. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Fighting off the defender. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Looking downfield. It's Gay. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. And they go back to the weapon who's been so reliable and effective today. He's one of the guys that's helped them build a lead. Now, Joel, they go to him trying to secure it.
And, Chris, he's just so reliable. You can tell that the quarterback has full trust that he knows exactly where this player is going to be, that he's going to be open, and that he's going to catch the football. When you have a guy like that you rely on the outside, you can ride that to a victory.
He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Chris, this is an extension of what I saw in warm-ups. It was a struggle. There were a lot of missed kicks, and here he comes out, and in the live game, he misses it again. I'm sure his confidence is going to be low, and now the trust factor. Is the coach going to put him out there for another kick?
Handoff here from the shotgun. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. And the same runner's got it again. Oh, he's got open space. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Now it's second down here. Toss play to the outside. Got an opening here. Ah, here he goes. Tackle made after a big gain. The Bearcats look to keep this drive moving. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it, and then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
Slides down will avoid the tackle.
Well, you get into these big games in the playoff, every first down feels big, and here the opportunity to scramble and move the chains. This is just a terrific job by the quarterback. I've always said, Chris, and it's even more important here in this situation, you've got to be able to scramble for 2, 3, 4 first downs a game, move the chains with your legs as a quarterback, and here he's able to do that.
They bring him down, but not before he gets to the 5-yard line. Quarterback's got it on the option. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Still looking to put something on the scoreboard. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Caught in the backfield. It's Jackson. Touchdown, Bearcats. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. Huge moment for this offense because, let's face it, points, even yards, have been hard to come by in this game. To punch it in at this moment, huge in a postseason game.
It has certainly been a defensive battle. There's no doubt about it. But as an offense, there's an unlocking moment. You can have a little success and you think to yourself, I got it. I know the structure. I know how to attack this defense. We'll see if they start having more success here moving forward.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball at the 34. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Sticking with the running game. He's got room to run. Look out. They bring him down to the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. He's got space. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And no chance for a return as the punt sails out of bounds. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. And he's got it again. He's tackled out beyond the 10-yard line. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And here's the handoff. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4. And the Bearcats will have to punt this one away. Looking to flip the field here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense ready to start this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. Second down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. A handoff to the back. Spins away from defenders. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a second and short. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the handoff. Open field ahead. They make the tackle, but the offense has a first down now at the 21. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Getting set. Here's second down. This has been a tremendous fight through 3 quarters. In this playoff game, deadlocked heading to the final period. Let's check out the game summary so far. Headed to the final quarter of this playoff game, who's going to step up and make a difference here in this pursuit of a national championship? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Dropping back, it's Gay. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. Brought down short of the marker. That's going to set up a 4th and 2. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle.
Boy, I thought in that situation they might go for a 4th and short in the red zone, but they did talk about points being at a premium in this matchup. And if they got in this situation, they wanted to put points on the board, and they do so here.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Here's a screen pass to the running back. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Looks like the Bearcats will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll kick it away here. And here's the return. Oh, and he's got some space here. Making people miss. He goes out of bounds, stopped just short of the 30. The officials catch that face mask penalty. The offense gets a free first down. And the single back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back continues to churn out the yards. What a performance in this playoff game. First and goal, handoff. And he's in! Touchdown! Crimson Tide! That's just power football. This team out of the SEC believe they have a big edge at the line of scrimmage. That play shows why. Joel, if they can keep this up, looks like they're closing in on a big victory.
Well, they should have a lot of belief in that line of scrimmage, because when you turn on the tape every single week, this offensive line pushing forward, winning that line of scrimmage, and they're doing it again here today.
Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The receiver grabs it.
All right, that's a good start to this drive, but now you got to start thinking about game situation. You're down multiple possessions here. When do you go ahead and take the field goal? If they get this ball into field goal range and there's a minute 20 left, you might want to think about taking that field goal then trying to get the ball back to go score your touchdown.
Off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 2. They'll try to run for the first down. He'll be tackled just short of the marker. It's going to set up 4th and inches. The Bearcats will have to kick it away. And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. Offense comes out to start this drive. Dropping back. It's Gay. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
A sack like that on 2nd down is a drive killer. Now 3rd and forever. And now this pass rush, you know, is going to have their ears pinned back. You are in a one-way go. This is a perfect opportunity to try to throw a screen, maybe a draw, trying to force this ball down the field. This is when turnovers happen.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. Pass caught, but not good for 1st down yardage. Offense looking to punt now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. Good coverage there. 0 gain on the return. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Here's the 2nd down play. Same tailback, another carry. But they tackle him after just a 2-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 8. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Here comes the pressure. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on 4th down. What a play. The defense stops him short. They're going crazy. Huge moment in this playoff game. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. We get just 2 yards on the pass play. Now it's 2nd down and 8 coming up. Off with RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. A keeper. He's going to try to run for it. Loose football. Oh, fortunate to make the recovery himself. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And that will extend their lead even further.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. The last possession, they came up empty, went for it on fourth down in their end and got stopped. Makes another great move. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. The Bearcats will crank up the tempo.
That's a good start to this drive, but now they got to push the ball down the field. In this situation, multiple possession deficit, maybe try to score right around that 2-minute mark. If they're able to do that, maybe they can get the ball the second time to come all the way back.
Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. A positive start for this freshman, Joe, who's had such a solid season. The defense, frankly, hoping they could rattle this young guy in a playoff game, but he looks good there.
Chris, he looks so calm, to your point, and that's something that I was even wondering about, is what his nerves were going to be like as a young player in this environment. Remember, it's a veteran player's game in this day and age in college football. We don't see many freshmen succeeding in this position in this moment, and yet here he is, calm as a cucumber and just dealing down the field.
Looking to chuck it again. On the run, he'll let it go. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. They get him down after the return, but that interception could be enormous.
Just a terrible spot to be in as a quarterback. You know you've got to force the issue. It's a multiple possession deficit. It's fourth down, and the ball has to come out of your hand. You'd love to go to your best player, and you know the defense is going to key on that guy. He tries to force it to that wide receiver, and the defense is ready for an interception. That should salt the game away. This defense has been exceptionally good all day long.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Quick throw complete to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Gay. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. The Bearcats take the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have 2 more to work with here in the final quarter. Working clock with the ground game. They bring him down, but a solid 9-yard gain sets up a 2nd and short. Now a timeout is called. Cincinnati using their 2nd of the half. They've got 1 more timeout to use now. They'll run it here. Looks like Alabama will have the first down. And now Cincinnati spends their final timeout. They'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to use a timeout. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And the running back takes the handoff. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Breaks into the clear. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff. It's victory formation. The quarterback will kneel down. What a special moment for this program, this campus. You get a home playoff game and you come through. You manage the pressure. Something to celebrate, Joel.
You just can't top these environments. Chris, being on campus and at home certainly was a huge advantage for this group here today. And now they need to retain the momentum. We talk about it all the time. And these teams that are going to be sitting at home right now, that they have a bye, they don't get the opportunity to establish rhythm. And we'll see if this group can take the momentum created today and potentially get an upset win in the next round.
That's going to do it for our coverage. A winner today takes 1 huge step towards realizing their dream, a national championship. We'll talk to you down the line. For Joel Klatt.
Welcome to beautiful Colorado Springs and Falcon Stadium. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Cincinnati Bearcats and the Air Force Falcons. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
Thanks, Reese. Here on the Air Force sideline, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. And the Bearcats kickoff unit is ready, and so is this home crowd. They've been waiting on the season, and here we go. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Oh, the Air Force Falcons offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And here's the guy who's going to have to make some plays at wide receiver in this one. He'll be trying to impact this game and get his senior season off to a great start. First play of this drive. Out wide left, it's Lincoln. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes, only a pickup of a couple. From the gun, the running back has it. Stopped right there. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Still looking. He'll pull it down and run. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. And the Falcons come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Hit and dropped in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Keeps it on the option. Jukes his way for more. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on 3rd down from the 43. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short and it's 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. So Cincinnati's offense will now get its first chance with the football. And here's the running back that will be the centerpiece of the ground game. He'll be trying to get things going and really give a presence, a physical presence to this running game. Hand off from the shotgun. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Working that left side now. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. The Bearcats have this offense rolling. They just keep firing. Throwing right. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. Long way to go on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. This time it's complete. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. From the gun. He's past the sticks. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Grab behind the line. It's Jackson. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Changing the routes with his receivers. To the back. Smashes ahead. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bearcats! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. And the Air Force offense ready to take over. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Got it in the middle. It's Lincoln. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. A little misdirection and the handoff on the counter. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Quarterback Keith. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Searching for space. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Kept it on the ground. Now they'll throw. Maybe an ill-advised throw there into the middle of the field, and it's knocked down and incomplete. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. The Bearcats will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Catch is made at the 15. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll try to pop the draw. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it on the counter. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Quick handoff. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Kept it on the ground on first down. Now back to the line. The give. Fighting off the defender. All over him immediately. 3rd and long coming up. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. They're all over him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. We've reached the break. Cincinnati is on top, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. The Falcons send out the punt unit. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Snap on first down, wants to throw. They're working that left side. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 25, but a lot of season to go out and prove it. Day one, game one. Make that first impression.
Punt is on its way. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Second and long here. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Not a lot of room to field this one. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground game on the left. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They'll need a bunch on second down. They give it back to him. Defense all over him. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on third and long. He wants to throw it. Setting up the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. They punt it away on fourth down. Looks it in. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and he just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on first down. Into a mass of giant bodies, we'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. Look out! That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. The Falcons decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Not a lot of room to make this catch. And they'll stop him right there on the return. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Oh, they had the screen all set up on first down, and he couldn't make the catch. right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Quickly to the tight end.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism, and he's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
And the missed connection on 3rd down. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Catches it at the 15. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. The Falcons now set to take over on offense. Sells to run, looking to pass. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. All right, guys, let's chat about it. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you...
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
And the Falcons will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. On the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the ox.
Makes a diving catch along the left sideline. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Sells the run, wants to pass. Finds his tight end. Makes the grab, and down immediately. He picks up a few. Long way to go on 2nd down. The play fake. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Leaves it in his belly. Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. And the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. Finding some room. He's up to 55 yards on the ground. A very productive first half here in the season opener. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll keep it on 2nd down. Touchdown, Bearcats! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and now this offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I tell you what, shown some glimpses of why they could become a really, really good offense. Listen, you go into halftime, more of the same, right? Continue to do what you're doing, take care of the football. This offense has looked really good in the first half.
They'll try to tack 1 more on their score. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Breaks into the open. Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Got his man in the middle. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
It's way too early in the game to say this is a must score, but man, you've dug yourself an early hole, and this offense needs to capitalize. You're not getting the football after the half, so create some momentum now while you can.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. They'll run him again. Got a little grass. He gets just a few links away from that first down marker as they almost convert on third down there. The Falcons will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic, and the returner will be brought down. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Finds the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update.
Guys, week 1, the start of a brand new season, and it's our pleasure to welcome you into the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We kick things off with Arkansas taking on the Memphis Tigers. And it's the Razorbacks coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. And now we take a look at some of the other games going on around the nation on another wild day of college football. Back now over to your game in Colorado Springs. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Falcon Stadium.
And the Falcons will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll open the second half with a run.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football. And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here. When it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
They're going to ride this running back. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. This time they'll throw it. Under pressure. Just gets rid of that one. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Bearcats line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And the punt will hit it. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over.